I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you will be watching from and whatever time. I'm so glad to reach you. I want to do this video as a continuation of how to attract favor. The title will be in the form of a question. Who is indebted to you? When I came back to this part of the country, I found something quite unique, not unique, quite disturbing about the people I was relating with. We use motorbikes as taxis here. And so somebody coming to do a job for you that you will pay would come with a motorbike and stop at your gate and then come to meet you that you should give him money to pay for the bike that brought him. He is coming to look for a job. So you have to pay for his fare to come. He's behaving as if he's doing you a favor. And then while he is walking, he has arrived at a sum with you. He will beg you money to buy food. Then you will give him money to buy food. After buying food, he will ask you to buy water for him to drink. Then you will buy water for him to drink. Then you will pay him. Then if he needs another thing from you, he will flash you to ask. When he flashes you, you will now call back. He will tell you he has no credit in his phone, or what is it called? He has no data or whatever in his phone to call you. And then that's why he flashed you. So you now have to call him to ask him what he wants. He will tell you whether does he have any job, or do you have any job he will do. That is a typical poverty spirit, typical spirit of disfavor. They never ever go the extra mile to do something better than what they think whatever you have paid them deserves. You never owe such people anything. And once I learned the principle from them, I always pay them for all their services. I ensure I don't owe them, including those whom are my relatives. Anything they do, when they ask for a price, I ensure I pay them the prevailing price. So I don't owe them anything. And if they ask me for favor subsequently, I am not obliged to respond to them because I paid them. I paid them. One of my nephews was working for me. He would spray weedicide. I was always paying him. I paid him to the last penny. Paid him well. And then recently, they were expecting me to pay school fees for him somewhere. I won't pay. I'm not owing him anything. I paid him. I saw a young man recently who I had wanted to train in the polytechnic while working in the farm. I had planned to buy a motorbike for him, let him go to the nearby polytechnic that has turned to a university now at Uzoro, and so that he could go to school with the motorbike, then work in the farm when he is free, and he can even carry passengers to and fro and make some money, and I will pay him. Along the line, he He was said to have impregnated a girl. Along the line, even before then, he just abandoned his work, went away. But I paid him for everything he did. So I am not indebted to him. Indebtedness is not necessarily financial. I said before now that one of the arrows that's in rice that will make you get favor is responsibility. I said that if you keep crossing gutters for people, one day they will cross oceans for you. The butler, Joseph interpreted his dream in the prison in the Bible. When he got to the palace, he forgot Joseph. But God prompted his mind and he remembered Joseph. And it was that favor, that debt that he was owing Joseph, that made Joseph to get to the palace to interpret dreams and eventually become prime minister in Egypt. And Pharaoh saw that with Joseph in charge, Egypt prospered. So most people who don't have favor, most people who don't do well, nobody is indebted to them. In the course of this civilian dispensation in Nigeria, I have seen governors who went back to thank and reward people who contributed to their lives. People who contributed to their lives when they were nobodies. I've seen musical stars and whatever go back to reward people who contributed to their lives. Out of the little they had, they contributed to somebody. So, who is indebted to you? Just be doing good to people in your own small way. It might just be food, it might just be small school fees, it might just be exercise book, it might just. One day I was going to the farm and I saw the children closed from school and they said, brother, carry me, brother, carry me. I loaded them in my pickup truck. Someone entered the back and some refused to stop in their homes. They wanted to enjoy the car to a longer distance. Sometimes as I'm going to the farm, I will just have water, cold water in sachets. I'll give to people coming from the farm. There was one day some young boys were coming from hunting and it rained. I carried them and dropped them off. A few days back, wanted to carry cassava from the back of the hillocks. One of them was there. He helped to carry. Who is indebted to you? The reason Nigerian politicians and African politicians generally don't care about the poor is that they paid for your votes. They paid for your votes. So they don't fear you. They are not indebted to you. They gave you food. They gave you salt. They gave you umbrellas. They gave you money. They paid for your fare to the campaign ground to sing for it. They gave you t-shirts. They gave you caps. Then they used tribalism to win your vote. They use religion to win your vote. They use regionalism to win your vote. They paid for the delegates that elected them. And so they don't owe you. They have to recover their monies first. They have to recover their investments first. They are not owing you. But if people elected these individuals and the power of the electorate is there, these individuals know that they will come back, and then if they don't do well, you will vote them out. They are indebted to you. That's why this Mahmoud man set Nigeria back very, very far behind. For once, we will have had a credible election, and people who were elected into office will be elected into office based on merit, based on the will of the people. And then they will now respect the will of the people. Somebody was telling me that some Labour Party candidates, Labour Party House of Representative members, House of Assembly members, may decamp to the ruling party. I told them that would be suicidal. A lot of those who won under the Labour Party had no popularity of their own, had no political muscle of their own. They were voted in by the people. The people spent their monies, the people did a lot of things on their behalf. And a lot of them won under the wave of Obi. So if they decamp, it's suicidal. They will lose woefully. Unless if they perform so well and the people benefit from their performance or performances, then the people will be indebted to them. So the number of people who owe you a favor will determine the amount of favor you will receive. Give, and it shall be given unto you. You reap what you sow. You can sow small, small favors in the lives of prominent people. They will reward you with big favors. As I speak, just one word, 2 words, 3 words will change somebody's life. Somebody, Pat and Pat Farms, brought fish, brought tapioca, brought boneless fish to me. And it was because he attended a conference that I organized free. And he learned and started what he was doing. And he brought those things for me. I then advertised him on this platform. And somebody from, is it Australia or South Africa, ordered for his products. So he was indebted to me. He brought favor. I did favor, reciprocated favor by advertising him here. And then he got patronage. That is the way it is. Favor is like playing table tennis or lawn tennis. You serve to me, I serve to you. You serve to me, I serve to you. When the ball of 7 favor across the net drops on your court and it is not returned, it might be counted against you. Favor is a reaction. A lot of it is based on reciprocity. There is the unmerited one, but most times favor is merited. Try and find something good to do in the lives of people. Make your life count. Let somebody wake up and thank God because of you. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki, who is indebted to you. Remember to subscribe to this channel. That's a debt you owe me. Remember to share it with somebody else. You owe somebody else this channel because somebody shared to you. And you are benefiting from it. Let somebody else benefit too. And you can visit our online bookshop, petrapublications.com. God bless you. God bless you. Remember, your parents spent a lot on you. You are indebted to them. Remember to take care of them, and it will be well with you, and your days will be long. You can reach me on +234 70 52 13 67 63 on WhatsApp. God bless you.